This B25 kit was produced during or just after World War II, based upon the 1945 date on the end of the box. Even though the Comet box shows a large P38, apparently all Comet solid model kits of this era showed a large P38. The kit contains what is shown in 3 views next to the P38 and is listed on the end of the box. I think these Comet solid models were out of production by the time I started building models. I don't remember any such models, but I did build a lot of Comet stick and tissue and sheet balsa wood models. Comet was one of the major producers of models during my youth. Let's see what's in the box. First of all is the plans. You definitely didn't get cheated during this period when it came to plans. Since the model would be shaped, you needed the full-size plans to help determine the shape and to lay out for assembling the parts. The process of shaping and assembly is laid out along the top of the plans. The plans are full-sized and marked along the fuselage are section areas, lettered A through F, and you got patterns to shape the fuselage to at each place. So at section A, you'd use the pattern for A, which is upside down. For section B, you'd use the plan for section B, etc., etc. Here is the rest of the contents of the box. Here is a layout of the parts contained in the box. The fuselage is shaped in both side and plan view. The nacelle is shaped in side view, but not in plan view. The wings are partially carved, and the areas where the dihedral angle changes are cut. The tail surfaces are stamped out of a sheet balsa wood. Shape the fuselage such that at each section shown along the side of the side view and across the top view, section AA, section BB, section CC, etc., the template that is provided for that section will fit. And if all the sections from section AA to section FF are lined up and fit, the fuselage is properly shaped. You'll notice there are more section patterns going from G to I. G and H relate to the nacelles. As you can see, the nacelles are not shaped in the plan view, so now it's up to you. As a kid, I would have traced the nacelles from the plan view on tracing paper, glued that on top of the nacelle, and cut it out. You could lay it out, though, using the plans and dividers and so forth. So the slots for the wings do not line up with the leading and trailing edges of the wing. They're only there to show you the depth, so you have to trace the leading and trailing edges of the wing and revise the slot to fit the wing. Obviously, they'll be mirror images of each other. The remaining patterns or templates are for various details such as the wing, aerodynamic surfaces, the turret, the guns, the rear turret, etc. All these parts have to be fabricated either from the printed sheet balsa parts or from the basic blocks of balsa wood that are parts of the kit. Here are the plans and instructions for making the propellers and the material with which to do it. I claim that this is really serious modeling if you can make anything that looks like a propeller from this. The kit provides the option of building the kit as a solid nose ground attack aircraft with 4 additional machine guns and a cannon, replacing the glazed nose of the original bomber. Here is the assembly view showing where all the details go and additional details of the assembly. Wheels and dowel for the landing gear are provided, but the wire and the way to do it is up to you. No nose weight to keep this tricycle gear aircraft from being a tail setter is provided. Instructions for finishing the aircraft reflect the wartime material shortages and restrictions. I found that painting balsa wood, of course, left a terrible finish unless the balsa wood was finished. Later in my modeling career, I hit upon using sandable car primer. About 3 coats would do the job well. There are insignia decals, but as you can infer from this instructions, there are no decals for any of the glazing. Have to be hand painted. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like if you enjoyed the video and consider subscribing.